Good morning, everyone. Excuse my voice. It is Monday, but it is Columbus Day, so I am off today. And I decided that I would vlog this week because it seems like a good number of you have been enjoying my weekly vlogs. So I'm trying to keep up with it, and I thought it'd be a nice fall October week to do that for you, even though the leaves have been a little bit slow to change this year and it's gloomy and rainy out today, but hopefully the rest of the week will be better. But we had some friends over last night and I did not get a chance to do my planner. That is what I'm going to do now. Scott is still asleep because I was woken up quite early. Earlier than I was planning by Duncan because he just did not want me to sleep in this morning, but hopefully I'll be productive. And tonight I have my dance class. I started a dance class. I've only been 1 week so far, but tonight is the second night. And last week was jazz. I think this week's gonna be jazz again, but the teacher said they might incorporate some modern or some other dance styles. So looking forward to that. I need to remember to show you the new appliances later because I told you in the last vlog that in the next vlog I would show you those because they have arrived and we've been enjoying them. But I did want to show you Sir Duncan. He's probably grown a bit since you last saw him. He's just being lazy this morning because, you know, once he wakes me up and has eaten, then he just goes and takes a nap. But I don't get a nap. And sometimes I don't think he understands that. So I got my planner done for the week. Now it's time for me to get cleaning, but I wanted to show you a couple of things first. So you saw the before appliances. These are the new ones. This is the new refrigerator. It has quite a lot more space, which is nice. And then the new stove and oven. And in case you're curious, these are all Kenmore Elite products. And they are in stainless, but black stainless. So it's a little bit darker than your typical stainless. And then that's the microwave. And then the dishwasher. I really like the black stainless. I think it goes well, especially where we had totally black appliances before. I also like how things kind of match up, so it'll be nice. It's a few hours since I last spoke to you. Finished all the cleaning I wanted to get done, the majority of which was our guest room because I haven't tackled that in a while, and because of that, I'm out of breath. Sorry, just came up the stairs. Because of that, Duncan has not really been in this room. He might have snuck in a few times and we grabbed him, but in order to make sure that it was safe for him, he has not been in there yet. So camera focus. So I thought I would capture his first official time in there because it's pretty much the only room other than the basement and the attic where we won't be having him go at all that he has not been in. So I'm kind of curious to see what he's going to do. So let's go find out. I knew that'd be where he'd go. I would just share with you what the lovely squirrels have done. At least I'm assuming it's squirrels. Typically, they leave a mess on our walkway because they like to eat and leave a mess behind. But not only did they leave it on the sidewalk, they also decided to come up and eat on our porch swing and leave a lovely little mess behind for us to clean up. So I am going to take care of that now. I'm all showered, so I'll be ready for my dance class tonight. So I'm in my dance attire. This is pretty much the same as my gym clothes, but it works. And what I'm going to be painting my nails with is the OPI, one of the Hello Kitty colors, and this is the Look at Me Bow color. I just felt like a little bit of a brighter color on the toes. There they are, all painted. I just have to wait for them to dry. And while I'm doing that, I'm watching the season finale of season 2 of Daredevil. I'm headed off to my dance class now. As I said earlier, it's the second week, hoping it goes as well as last week and also that I get as good of a workout as last week. Wish I could take my camera in to show you my dancing skills so far, but I don't think the other people in the class would appreciate that, so I'll just have to tell you about it afterward. Hopefully you can see me okay, but I just got out of class. It was a lot of fun. It goes by really fast, which must mean that I'm enjoying it. And tonight was a little bit more ballet. Oh, there goes my light. Maybe I'll open my door so the light will turn on. Tonight was a little bit more ballet focused, so there was lots of turning, which made me a bit dizzy, but I'm hoping that, you know, it's only the second week, so I'm hoping that in time I will get better and improve and just become stronger at it, because right now I am by no means a dancer, but I'm enjoying it and getting exercise, which is what it's about. So yeah, it was a good night. I know it hasn't been a very eventful or exciting day, but the whole week is ahead of us, and unless you like those 45-minute vlogs, this might be a good thing. Make sure to let me know in the comments what length you like the vlogs to be, because I would really like to know that. Do you prefer them to be like around 15 minutes? Or do you like long, like 45 minutes? Or just let me know what time you like. Right now I'm heading off to bed, so I wanted to say good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. I'm getting ready to head off to work, but I thought I would at least say good morning to you. It's a pretty nice day out this morning. I'm not hot and I'm not cold, which is nice. And it's been rather unusual temperatures for this time of the year for where I live in New England, because I don't remember being out this late into October in a shirt with no sleeves. Usually I'm wearing long sleeves or a sweater or a light jacket, especially in the morning when it can be chilly, yet I'm outside like this right now and I'm pretty comfortable. And it's also been especially humid lately, but well, it sort of is odd because it's not normal to be this warm, and that doesn't indicate a good sign, I don't think. At the same time, I try to enjoy it because, one, hopefully we won't have to turn on our heat as early, and two, I appreciate the fact that it's not cold, because I do not like being cold, and I know that it will come probably soon. So, there you go. I hope your day is off to a good start, or afternoon or evening, depending when you're watching this. But now I need to get in the car and head to work, but I will check in with you tonight. The work day is done, and I'm now headed off to the gym to my body combat class, so I'll see you when I get home. So I just got out of the gym, but I had to share something with you quickly before I head home, because there was a first for me tonight. So I've been taking this class for a couple of years now, and I usually stand in the front because I like to be able to see the teacher. And so it's a newer release, as they call it. So every few months they have a new release, which is basically all new, I would say choreography for lack of a better word, but basically it's the same sort of moves, kicking, punching. They have some Muay Thai, different things like that. But the way they do it, they mix up the order of things and the songs and things like that. So this is only the second night of the new release. I did it last week when they released it. And on one of the sections, you can kind of have an option of doing burpees, jumping jacks, or squats. So I am not a fan of burpees, and I am not in the shape to do burpees, especially in a class setting. Maybe I'll get there someday, but I'm just not there right now. So I was doing squats, but then I remembered last week that jumping jacks was also an option, and he hadn't shown that yet. So I started doing jumping jacks to bring the cardio up a little bit, and the teacher said, okay, another option, and I thought he was going to demonstrate jumping jacks. And I was about to go back into squats, and then he pointed to me to demonstrate the jumping jacks. So luckily I kind of figured that out before I went into squats, but I did the jumping jacks. But it was just surprising that instead of him doing the jumping jacks, he pointed to me to demonstrate, because I am in no way, a really fit person, like those people you think of when you think of a gym and people that go there and are super in shape. I'm not that person, but hey, at least it was only jumping jacks. Kind of hard to mess up, and kind of was just, well, I'll say a nice surprise that I was chosen to demonstrate. I didn't mind that so much. I don't mind when they pick on you in the class, which this particular teacher does every now and then, where they kind of want you to punch at them or that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't like that. I just want to be left alone when it comes to that. But I understand everybody has a different teaching style. But anyways, that's my story for you. Now I gotta get home so I can feed Duncan. Well, I've eaten my dinner, gotten into my pajamas as you can see, and now I'm going to work on some editing. I would much rather just relax and not do that, but I need to catch up because I'm starting to get behind again. So I need to work on my Baking for Beginners video. I haven't posted one of those in ages, but I'm trying to get it edited and probably not posted tonight, but hopefully posted tomorrow, so I can keep on my schedule of trying to do videos every 2 weeks. I mean, not every 2 weeks. 2 videos a week as opposed to 1 video a week. Excuse me, Duncan just flew by and distracted me. But yes, that's the plan. Well, I got my baking video completed. It's currently uploading, but I need to go to bed now because it's 11 o'clock, so I'm getting ready to do that. But it will be posted before this vlog, so if you by chance have not seen it yet, I'll link it in the cards up above so that you can check it out. And I will say good night and talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. I honestly just got out of bed. My eyes haven't even adjusted to the light yet, but I just wanted to say that now that it's dark outside when I wake up, it's much harder to get out of bed, because I don't know if you can see out the window behind me, but it's pitch black, and that makes me want to just stay in bed and not get out of bed. But here I am. I'm up. Duncan wants to eat. If you can't tell, he's like, feed me, feed me. I don't know what it is, but as the week goes on, it seems that each day gets a little bit more difficult, not only to get up, but to get moving and motivated, and I'm feeling that way today. Maybe it's because it's kind of gray outside, I don't know, but I'm having trouble getting moving. And not only that, but Duncan decided this morning that he just didn't want to behave this morning. Sometimes he'll snuggle up with me, but today he wanted to get into everything that he's not supposed to get into, including wires behind the TV and our router. So I was up every 2 minutes trying to stop him from doing something he's not supposed to do. And I know he looks very cute and innocent, but he has been quite naughty, haven't you? Yep, he knows. I'll show you his new water fountain. He's very spoiled, which is why he needs to behave. But he's got a fancy water fountain. I'm about to head off to work now, but I will be coming home early to get Duncan and take him to a vet appointment. He has to get some more shots since he's still a kitten. But yeah, I'll see you then. Well, I'm home now and Duncan and I will be heading out soon. But my Keurig order arrived today, so I thought I would share that quickly with you before we have to go. Seems like I get a Keurig order every time I vlog, or most of the times that I vlog, but I really don't get them that frequently, every few months or so. I think it just happens to be a coincidence. So, first off we have pumpkin spice because it's that time of year, and Dunkin' Donuts because they're good. And then I felt like getting some apple cider because, again, fall, and I haven't really had any apple cider in a while, and I've kind of been craving it, so thought I'd give that a try. Wished I could get a smaller package, but it only comes in a 24 pack, I believe this is, so hopefully some other people will want to drink apple cider. And then I wanted to try this flavor. While it is not in season, it sounded like something I would like. I feel as though maybe I've had it before, and I'm hoping that I liked it, but it's coconut and mocha, so sounds good. And then sometimes I just want non-flavored and plain flavors, so I went with the Starbucks Blonde Bright Sky blend. I know I've had their blonde roast, but I don't know if it was specifically the Bright Sky blend, so hopefully I'll like this one. And then lastly, I got the Starbucks Fall blend. I think I got this one last year and enjoyed it. So that should be enough coffee to hold me over until it's holiday coffee time. But now I have to get moving so that I can be ready to take Sir Duncan to the vet. Duncan did very well at the vet. He got all checked out, got his next round of shots, and now he doesn't have to go back until February. So we're all kind of glad about that because we've had some frequent vet visits since he's a kitten. So now we'll be able to go a bit longer in between. So I've gotten everything ready for tomorrow, posted my Baking for Beginners video, which I will link up in the cards, unless I said that yesterday, I don't remember. But yes, that has now been posted, and I think we're just going to relax and watch Big Bang Theory, or we might work on something for Sir Duncan's YouTube channel and Instagram page. He is going to have both of those, but they haven't really gone live yet. I should say they don't have content on them yet. So we do want to get some content up there, but we have to do a few things before we can do that. Well, I'm getting ready to head to bed now, and I think Mr. Duncan's ready for bed too, or I should say Sir Duncan's ready for bed. But I'm going to be using my new Lush Sleepy Body Lotion. It's, well, I tell you about it in my Lush haul, so if I haven't mentioned that already, because I can't seem to remember the things that I've mentioned and the things that I haven't, then I will link it up in the cards for you. But yeah, gonna use this, hopefully get some good sleep, and talk to you tomorrow. Good morning. I'm heading into work a bit late today because Scott and I have an appointment that we have to go to this morning. He's gone into work for a bit, but by the time I get to work, I'd have to just turn right back around again. So I'm just going in after the appointment. But I decided, since I have a little bit of extra time, I'm going to do a quick yoga workout. I now have to do them in our bedroom instead of the living room because Duncan doesn't understand yoga and likes to attack, and it makes it very hard to do it, but also to be in that yoga mind state. So I'm gonna do that. Ow, bud! He just jumped on my leg. I'm going to do that now. Not too long of a, hey! I'm going to do that now, and a quick one because then I have to get myself ready and head out. me to change out my mascara. The last one I was using was a Well People, and I don't believe it was waterproof because I would not even put it on my bottom lashes, and from the top it would get underneath and my eyes would get all black underneath just from normal everyday activity, and heaven forbid they watered at all because it would get everywhere. So I was getting a little tired of that, and since I have a bunch of samples, I thought I'd just change it out and see if there's one that I like better. So today I'm trying one that is very popular on YouTube and I've heard a lot of people talk about, but I've never really tried it on my own, and that's the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. So I thought I would kind of do a little first impression for you and let you know what I think of it, since this is my first time ever trying it. It's very hyped about, so we'll see what I think of it. The wand is just very straight and plain, no curve to it. It does not appear to be a plastic wand. It looks more like a fibered wand, but it's also a little bit hard to tell, so. So just on first impression, I like it. It really separates all of the lashes, which is something that I don't always have happen. Sometimes they can clump together. So I appreciate the fact that it does that pretty easily for you. It also gave them some nice lift. So the true test will be all throughout the day. I'll try my darndest to update you if I remember, but hopefully it won't get that black underneath like the other one did, because I did put it on the bottom lash as a true test. And yeah, we'll see how it wears throughout the day, but again, just first impression. I'll know more after I've used it for a few days, but just to give you a closer look. It's the end of the workday, and from what I can tell, this mascara is holding up pretty well. I don't see any black fallout underneath, just my dark circles, but yeah. So far it's stayed on really well, and that's quite good all things considered, because it has not been the greatest day for me. I haven't said this in a video or a vlog yet, but my uncle passed away recently, and I was very close with this uncle, but he had been sick with cancer for a while, and other complications happened, and sadly he is no longer with us. But today is his burial. He's having his ashes spread at sea, but it's out in Washington State, and so not a lot of people are there for it. Not by the fact of not wanting to go, just that's how he wanted it. So I've just been thinking about that today, and it's got me a little down, and then some other things happened today that just kind of added to it, and I don't want to get into specifics about what that is because it's personal, and it has to do, sorry I'm moving the camera so much I can't seem to find a comfortable position, but it is somebody close to me, and it's not my information to give or share with the internet, so I'm not going to do that. But nothing's definite yet. I have to stay optimistic, but they could potentially have some bad news, so that's just added to the fact of feeling down today. But gotta keep pushing through. Gotta try to be positive, especially for them. So now my plan is to go to Hallmark because I need to pick up a few cards, and then I have to go to the grocery store, my favorite, not really, and it's quite a big grocery shop, so I'm not really looking forward to that, but have to do it if we want to eat. And I'll try to take you along. Oh, my hair is staticking to the chair. That is wacky. I'll try to take you along, but we know how that can go. So we will see what happens. Well, I did not do much vlogging in there. It was a bit busier than I thought it would be for a weeknight, and I just wanted to get it done. As it was, it took a while because there was a lot of stuff to get, and I just wanted to get out of there, so I only got a tiny little bit. But now I'm going to head home because I'm hungry and I gotta get all this food back home. Good morning, everyone. I'm off bright and early this morning for a doctor's appointment. Didn't have time for breakfast or coffee since I had to get ready and go, so I will get that after my appointment. But it is finally cold this morning, and I can't say that I'm thrilled about it. It's 36 degrees outside right now, and while it might warm up later in the day to, say, the 60s, these cold mornings are, one, not fun, and two, not a good indication of not having to turn on the heat very soon. So right now the house is still warm enough that we don't have to turn on the heat, but if we have a bunch more mornings and evenings at this temperature, I don't know if that's going to be the case. But I'm going to head off to my appointment now, and I'll see you afterward. My appointment is done. I've made it to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm gonna go get something to eat, and more importantly, coffee. I think I'm gonna get a pumpkin latte because I have a coupon for any espresso drink, $2. So that's nice. Apparently I didn't read the fine print, and you can't use that coupon until after 11 a.m. What's up with that, Dunkin' Donuts? Excuse my messy hair. I just got home from the gym. But after I left this morning, Duncan discovered what toilet paper is and decided to play with it and tear it all apart, thinking it was a fun toy. So now I've got to clean it up, see what's salvageable to put back on the roll, and if you have any recommendations to prevent cats from playing with the toilet paper, especially kittens, I would greatly appreciate it, so leave that in the comments. Okay, so I've salvaged what I could of that, and I got a few packages in the mail that I want to quickly share with you. If you did see my latest Lush haul, you will know that some of the items came damaged. And I'm happy to report that Lush has quickly gotten me replacements, so let's hope they're in better condition than the originals. Good news, they are in better condition. They are intact, good as new, so that's good news. The other thing I got is from the Body Shop. It's their body butter, and it's a new scent, and it is called Vanilla Pumpkin. So they were having a deal on all their body butters recently. They were $10 each as opposed to the normal price of $21. And since I hadn't tried this scent because it's brand new, it intrigued me, especially because it's fall and pumpkin scented. And I have no Body Shop body butters at the moment, so I really wanted to try it. So I'm going to set you down and give it a smell. That's one that may have to grow on me. It's hard to describe. It's kind of sweet but warm scented at the same time, if that makes any sense. I don't know if Body Shop lists the notes of these things, unless it's just strictly pumpkin vanilla. But I think if it was straight pumpkin, I'd feel a little bit better about it. I think the vanilla's throwing me off a little bit because it's making it a bit sweet. So hopefully it's not too sickening smelling, but obviously I'm going to use it because I love the body butters, but hopefully, I'm really hoping the scent will grow on me and I'll learn to like it. That has happened to me before with other perfumes and lotions, so let's hope so. Here's tonight's gourmet dinner. I've eaten my dinner and now I'm watching Halloween Town, which I have not watched since I was a kid, but I remember enjoying it, so I thought that'd be a fun movie to watch to get into the Halloween spirit and something different. And while I do that, I'm going to paint my nails. First, I have to take off the color I just had on, but I'm going to be putting on this Deborah Lippmann True Blood color. I don't know if they sell this anymore. It's probably a few years old, but I pretty much use nail polishes until they get chunky or go bad. So let's hope that's not the case with this one, but I thought it was a good fall color. You probably can't see it too well in the bottle, but I'll show you once I have it on my nails. So yeah, it's a nice relaxing Friday night.
I wish. But the truth is, there's nothing special about me. Oh, no, dear, you're very special. You're a Cromwell. And since the dawn of time, the Cromwells.
Nails are done now, and on camera they're probably just going to look black, but they're really like a deep wine burgundy color. So, still relaxing, still chilling with my bud Duncan, enjoying the movie. I'm just finishing up the night watching some Zoella vlogs. In case you didn't know, she's my favorite, but if you've watched anything from me, you probably already know that.
All are too big, and the try-on took me about an hour and a half to film. So I had my camera up out here, and this is some of the aftermath. Yep.
I got some new fuzzy warm socks not too long ago. These ones are infused with aloe, and they're quite warm and cozy, and I'm rather enjoying them. I forgot to mention, in case you by some chance are interested in getting the socks that I was talking about, I got them at Kohl's, so you can find them there. But I also believe I've seen them at Bed Bath & Beyond and maybe some other places. I cannot remember if I've mentioned this already, because apparently I can't remember that well what I say in an entire week. But I am planning to do, in addition to the typical Vlogmas or vlogs that I do throughout December, I'm going to do the 12 Days of Christmas this year as well. I thought it would be something fun, something to get me inspired, so I'm hoping that it works out. And the fact that I'm saying it on this vlog will be even more motivating to make it happen. But I'm hoping to upload a video every other day starting December 1st for 12 days throughout December. Mainly holiday themed videos, but yeah. So if you have any thoughts for videos that you'd like to see during that 12 days of Christmas, I would greatly appreciate your suggestions, so leave them for me in the comments. I've already got a bunch of ideas going that I'm starting to try to plan out, but I welcome your suggestions, and please share them with me if there's any specific videos that you would like to see. Well, I'm heading to bed now, and I'm going to try some of this on my feet before going to sleep. Hopefully the smell won't bother me too much. Good night, and I'll talk to you in the morning. Good morning. I'm headed off to a hair appointment today. I'm getting my hair cut and colored, and I have to make a couple of stops after that, so let's go. Hair's done. Let me see if I can get better light. Now the sun's in my eyes, but hair is done. I went a little bit less blonde this time since summer is over, so it's a little bit more of a natural look, and I'm resisting the urge to push it behind my ears because that's what I typically do, but trying to keep the length at least through the holidays, or at least until I can donate it. So yeah, that's done with. It turning out to be quite a nice day, sunny and warm out here, and now I'm off to do a few other errands. is much warmer today than I was expecting it to be. It is 75 degrees out right now, and the mall did not have their AC on, so it was quite warm in there. I was getting overheated, plus I was hungry, so I decided to get some Chick-fil-A, just something to tide me over, and I don't get to often get Chick-fil-A because there isn't really one near us. But my husband does not know, and it's going to be our little secret, and also a way to know if he really watches my videos. So make sure you don't tell him so I can see if he really watches. But I did get a little bit of footage on my phone for you. I didn't buy anything. I was just returning something and then kind of browsing the stores to see what's new. But now I'm going to head off to Petco because they have a toy there that's really cute that I want to get for Duncan, which hopefully they have in store. They had it online. And it's a fun Halloween toy that I want to give him as a Halloween treat. And I did check with Petco that it does not have catnip because him still being a kitten and being rather hyper, we're trying to avoid the catnip. So this one is catnip free, so I'm hoping that I can find it. Oh my goodness, that was such a process just for a little cat toy. So they didn't have it in store, so they were going to try and order it online for me because if it's not in store, you can have it shipped to your house with no shipping. Well, the world works in funny ways and things seem to happen for a reason because they could not get it to work to ship to my house. They were trying to do it on an iPad and it just wasn't going through, wasn't working. And a few days ago, I think I said this, I had contacted them online to make sure that it did not contain catnip. And they assured me that it in fact did not contain catnip. So when they couldn't get it online, they were going to call another local store to see if they had it in store and could get it for me. And it took a while for them to come back, but they found one that happened to be in the store that was hiding. And right on the front in bold lettering, it said catnip. And on the tag it said catnip, and on the back it said catnip. So it definitely contained catnip. So I don't know how the online employee didn't figure that. But the girl was very, very nice, and because of the whole process of everything, she said I could pick out any cat toy and she would give me 50% off, which was very kind and generous of her because she did not have to do that. So while I didn't get the cute little Halloween toy that I wanted because of the catnip, I at least got him another toy that I'll give him for Halloween, and I think it's pretty cute. This one does not have catnip, but I think he'll like it because you can pull the tail and move it, and it's colorful and crinkly. So I think that he will enjoy that. But I do want to say thank you to the employee at Petco named Shay, who was very sweet and helpful to me through the whole thing, and also some of her co-workers who I didn't catch their names. So while it could have been a not so good situation, especially if I had gotten it in the mail and found it contained catnip, I would not have been happy. But it all worked out. However, I still may contact the online and tell them that they need to get their facts straight and not give people misinformation. But, as I said, all in all it worked out. Enough of my rant. So, now it's time to drive. I'm home now and I'm gonna do a little folding of clothes and putting them away, and then probably relax. And Duncan's here to keep me company. A moment ago he was just playing with shadows and things floating in the sunshine, and now he's just chilling. I didn't vlog too much the rest of the evening, but we watched the Baywatch movie, which was better than I expected it would be. But now I'm quite exhausted and heading to bed, but I will talk to you more tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Believe it or not, I got to sleep in this morning. It's 9:30, which is probably the latest I've slept in quite a while. And that's thanks to Scott getting up and feeding Duncan. And not only that, but he got me coffee and breakfast, which is very nice. We are off to Walmart to get Halloween candy, among other things. It's a nice fall day. A little warm, but at least it's not raining. Just purchased a Nintendo Switch. We've been wanting one for a while, and as you may know, they've been very hard to come by. Not as hard as the NES Classic, but they have been hard to come by. So we happened to see that there was one available today and picked it up, but they did not have the controllers or another one of the games that we wanted, so we're off to Target to try to find those. And we'll probably be doing that later on this evening after I get a few other things done that I need to do. And it was quite lucky because we got the last one. It was the last one on the shelf. We picked it up. 2 minutes later, a guy came in and said, yeah, I'm thinking of getting the Switch. And the woman working there said, oh, well, we have one left, not knowing that we had already picked it up. So we timed that pretty well. And we also got the last Zelda game that they had available. So that was lucky. Put out a few Halloween decorations. I'm going to try out the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte iced that I picked up the other day. It's good. I started editing my Lush haul, worked on that for about an hour, and now I'm working on my planner. And we just started watching today American Horror Story Coven, because we haven't seen that season yet, and I thought that would be good to do. Seeing as it's October, I've kind of been in that spooky spirit, spooky to an extent that I can handle at least. And I was going to do my pumpkin tonight as well, but I think I'm going to wait until it's a little less hectic and I have a little bit more stamina. And I know we want to play the Switch tonight, plus I have to shower, so I don't know if there'll be time for all of that. So I think I'm going to do it another night, but I will probably still do it before I finish editing this vlog and post it, so I will insert that footage for you if I do get it done before this vlog is completed. I am getting ready to play on our Nintendo Switch for the first time. We just got it set up, and I'm playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So it's been a while since I've played. I might be a bit rusty. But I will say this is a lot easier to control than the old one. Well, that was fun, and I think we're really going to enjoy having it. But now I need to call it a night and get some rest to start another week tomorrow. But this will end this weekly vlog. I'm curious to see when I go to edit it just how long it's going to be, and hopefully it was somewhat interesting. But make sure to give it a thumbs up if you want to see more vlogs. Please let me know what you enjoy about the vlogs, what you would like to see more of. I ask this every time I vlog, and I would really love your feedback. So until the next time I vlog, or until my next video, I will see you later.